Hey MG21, we miss y'all. I miss y'all. This is strange and different. We've checked in with a lot of you and we've been talking as a staff about how in the weeks ahead we're going to bring as much of MG21 as we can. But before we do any of that and kind of slowly roll out what MG21 online will look like during this extended break, I just wanted to check in with you and share some things with you. And so it's going to be a little circly for a moment now. I've got a talking piece and a quote. And so this is my talking piece. It is a big old binder. It's an enormous talking piece. I'm feeling like Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers already. And I have got an article that came out just after my dad died. And I'm going to put it out. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring it in and show you the quote. And the quote is, "I want people to believe that good things can come out of adversity." And I think that's a really good quote for right now. And it's something I've been thinking about as I think about how we're going to provide educational services to y'all over this period of time. And when I think about that, I go to like why I became a teacher in the first place and what are my core values and priorities when it comes to being a teacher. And that article came out right after he died, and he was interviewed and he said that I want people to believe that good things can come out of adversity. And I think that my role as a teacher is to provide support in figuring out how we all can to make the most out of hard situations. And right now, this is seems especially challenging and hard because we're not at school for an extended period of time. And so I'm excited to try to continue to do that as best as I can over this period of time, and it will be hard. And I think good things are going to come out of this. There are going to be new ways that like new tools in my toolbox for teaching. There'll be new strategies that you guys can try for learning, and we're going to continue to try to check in with each other and keep as much of the MG21 community as we can through this tough stuff. And figure out how we're gonna to make good out of that. And so, I wanted to share kind of what I'm thinking about right now. And for me, there are kind of 4 things that I think are important for you. These are suggestions I would have about how you might use your time in the weeks ahead, or perhaps the priorities that you can use and think about right now. And so the first one, and I don't have all the asterisks, but these are my suggestions. Okay, the first one is first and foremost to figure out how to take care of yourself and your loved ones. That should be your main priority, in my opinion. And I hope that you are willing to check in with us to let us know what that looks like for you, and will let us know how we can support you in taking care of yourself and your loved ones during this time. To me, that's the most important thing. That's what I'm trying to do to the best of my ability. And it's hard at times too, because now I'm homeschooling a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and that's very different than teaching high schools, but it's really fun and it's challenging. The second thing that I really encourage you to do is get exercise. Take a walk outside every day if you can, or maybe run, do some yoga. But I strongly believe that getting exercise is super important, especially during stressful situations, and this is stressful. So please try to get exercise every day. The third thing I'd suggest that you do is try to write every day, write daily. I posted a journaling Google Doc that you can work on. I'd love you to do that so that we can continue to check in on you through writing. But maybe you've got your bullet journal at home and you write with that, but write every day. Write about your roses and thorns. Write about what you're noticing in the world around you. Write about what's happening that's really exciting in your life and what's been really hard. So write every day. And then the last thing is to read as much as you can. I think it's good to read up on what's happening right now in the news, in current events and that sort of thing. But also, perhaps even more importantly, just read for fun. Just read for fun. I think that is something that we should be grateful for, that we might have the time, hopefully, to read for fun. So that's kind of, if we're up to me, those are the priorities I put in place. The things I'm going to make sure I try to do every day. Take care of myself and my loved ones, exercise, read every day, write every day. For me, if we use that as a starting point, we as a staff are going to build and figure out how else to provide all that makes MG21 online to the best of our ability. We've got some unique ideas that we're going to be rolling out to you as much as possible, but I didn't want to wait till after spring break, like April 6th, to talk to all of you. So I wanted to make this video real quickly now and just say what's up. I miss y'all. Let me know your roses and thorns too. Send me an email. Maybe we'll put up a roses and thorns Google Doc. One day we might have roses and thorns check-ins on Zoom. I've been talking for a long time. Bye.